All right, fellow pilots, I'm walking up to this beautiful vintage classic Ford Tri-Motor. And you can look at the throttle quadrant here. When they say balls to the wall, these three balls go all the way to the wall. What I mean wall is going to be the firewall of the aircraft. Looks like we got brakes on the left, no brakes on the right. I would assume you don't want to provide any flight instruction on this aircraft without brakes on the right. Looks like engine 1, engine 2, engine 3 gauges. We have tachometer, we have oil pressure gauge, and oil temperature for these three engines. Over here we can see what looks like is manifold pressure. You can see the indication at 30 inches, which is our standard pressure right now. Never exceed speed is 145. 145 never exceeds speed. There is no white arc here on the airspeed indicator because there is no flaps. Look at this cockpit view. You can see that Pratt & Whitney radial engine with a Hamilton freaking huge propeller. Look at that wingspan. Love that Beto tube. Unbelievable landing light on the leading edge of the wing. It's an honor to go fly this aircraft right now. It's like a portable Garmin. Let's see what we have here. We have the mixture control right here on the bottom. See the mixture rich, mixture lean, and it does have carburetor heat only for the center engine. And you wonder, why would you heat the carburetor on the center engine without heating the carburetor on the outside? This will be a quiz. You can Google it, you can talk to me later about it, and we shall see. There's a primer right there if you want to prime the engine. Look at that steering wheel, Ford steering wheel. Looks like we have dual controls. And look at the cables. The cables actually go up outside the fuselage. Wonderful visibility. You can see all the controls. This is nose up and nose down trim. This is a trim indicator. There's no flap lever because there's no flaps, and you can see all the fuel selector on the rear of where the pilots sit. Fellow pilots, a Ford Tri-Motor. Beautiful. Unbelievable view. It's like a single engine airplane and still got a couple of more motors hanging on the right side and on the left side of the aircraft. Look at this spacious cabin here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passenger seats. So we got 2 pilot seats in the front and 9 more passenger seats in the back. You can see here there is overhead cargo space on the top, but no overhead bins to carry your luggage. But back in the 20s and 30s, this was a category transport category aircraft. Check those lights. No, fellow pilots, this is not a Mezuzah. This is a light. You can put the switch on here and off and turn the light so you can have reading. On a night flight, you can read whatever the hell you're reading back in the 20s, maybe the newspaper, Wall Street Journal, whatever it is. All right, for now, sit back, relax, enjoy this wonderful Ford Tri-Motor, and welcome aboard. See ya.